Scorn. It's a game that a lot of people have been looking forward to. You know, I saw in the Steam reviews that it's like mixed right now. So I'm not sure it lived up to people's expectations, but I don't have that many expectations anyway of this game because, like, I just knew it as a AHAHA game, and, I like the man's art, so, hey, you know, why not? There's a lot of penile objects. Well, of course, it's Giger. What did you expect? Wake up, Aniki. Wake up. Nano plan! Gotta love having a graphics card that can actually handle this. If I streamed this many years ago, I would have been like, yeah, it looks good, but, you know, everything looks like a smudgy fart. You know, after playing so many PlayStation 1 kind of horror games, it's so nice to see a game that, like, looks aesthetically good. You know what I mean? Like, wow, the simplest graphics are blowing me away right now. Bloody. Spider-Man! So the environments in this game is beautiful. Okay, I like the sound design too. It's pretty haunting. It's pretty good. It's an elevator up here. It's all fleshy. So you need to grab these things and it's like pipe mace. The ball fondler. I thought it was like a pipe mace where like a liquid would like go like that. But that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at something else. Put the shiny balls in the light spot. Do you shave your beard, Joel? Only when I'm good at puzzles. Move it on top, and then we grab it. Ah, okay. Alright. That's one ball delivered. He's taking longer because he wants to touch balls more. Now we move this. Uh-huh. Like that. And I think we have something. Alright. Tricky, but we got it. Alright, a little tricky puzzle, but I enjoy the sliding thing with it. Is this whole game puzzles? I wouldn't mind if it is. It feels... Oh my god, the frames. Oh my god, the frames! Please! Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh my god, hello, what is happening? It's like memory leakage or something. That's better. Hey, buddy. Doing alright? It's a ball of limbs. You doing alright? He's doing fine. He's my child. Gamer chair. What's his name? Spaghetti. Oh, you just put him in the box. Okay. Does he go for a ride? Can I push you? Yes, I can. Off we go. Okay, now he goes there. And now I do something here. Okay. I really like the aesthetic of this game. Up you go, buddy. To the supermarket. Me when streaming. He got a little helmet or something. He's fine. Diaper changed. This is a strange episode of the Teletubbies. Chicken nuggets! How are they made? You might enjoy these frozen treats, but have you ever wondered how they're actually made? Off you go. I want to be put into the forever box. Whee! No, you'll kill him. Don't worry about it. Listen here. Death is just a tickle, okay? It's a... You know, a little... You like ice cream? Ooh! Do you guys want some sprinkles? Honestly, is death such a bad thing in this? Because even being alive here is pretty bad. I'm just saying. Okay, I have a hand now. He got scooped. Häagen-Dazs. Denver, the last dinosaur. He's my friend and he's scooped out with gore. Denver, the last dinosaur. Do you think that guy was being happy alive? Yeah. You know, people talk about VR, they talk about, oh, you know, what the future of video games or whatever. How come nobody mentions smell-o-vision, you know? This game would have a phenomenal smell, you know? I think we can really make this happen, you know? This game will smell like a microwave diaper. It's gonna be Mamma Mia Bellissimo Prosciutto, you know? No thanks. The Lost Evil Scooping Game. Hey, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Naked! She's naked! Oh my god, no clothes! No clothes! Naked! Haha! You see, as long as this game is not modded, right? If there was like a slight retexture where some, like this wall was purple, that's what I got me banned. Because this game is not modded. It is completely fine. I can show dick to puss action going like slam bam, you know, like close up angle, all that shit. Fine, straight up porno. But, as it is unmodded, it's fine. Lord knows that if I had this game set to fuck you on the game category on Twitch's own option, we can't have that. You know. Then you might have to like reach out on Twitter to like a Twitch mod to ask them what, and they're like, yeah, we went home for the day and like we only had like a guy, I don't know, he might have been a janitor. We asked him to like, hey, can you solve this? So he didn't know what to do, so he banned you instead. And then he went to Disneyland for a vacation and we couldn't reach him. Imagine how wacky that would have been. One of the most disgusting things ever is when you strain your hand, like you really like, you know, you clasp your fist, and the big vein in your arm gets very clear. Like you really stretch out your fingers, like stretch out as much as you can, you know. And that vein that goes into your hand is very apparent. Touch that vein, and it's like a weird fleshy feeling of fuck that. Just imagine taking a toothpick underneath your big toenail and kicking the wall as hard as you can. Now imagine just for a moment. Eating pineapple on pizza. Imagine. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Stop! Probably someone out there that generally was like, oh god, please shut the fuck up, Joel. Whoa, what? You may know me as Spider-Man. Wow. Right. Alright. I like to play a lot of different games, you know, and sometimes a game like this, I don't know, it just appeals to me, of playing something that is a little bit more chill and more atmospheric, you know. There's nothing chill about these aesthetics. So the atmosphere in this game is making me grossly uncomfortable, so it must be doing something right. This game is all atmosphere so far, and, you know, I dig it. I do. Wait. Ah, here it is. Okay. Here's the gun, I believe. Yep. Still alive, baby, still alive. Now we have a gun. Objective kill. It has infinite ammo, but it needs to recharge every 2 shots. So let's try it out, see what it does. Alright, it's I'm not gonna say it, but it does have a very, you know, your gun has a nose. Yeah, I see it too. You guys remember the video game pain vests? Where like some games would simulate an electric shock if you were hit in a video game? Remember that shit? Well, I used to have an idea. Play this game and that thing is always activated. You're always in agony. I'm covered in that shit that's on your tongue if you scrape it off with a knife. Gunk. Schmutz. Am I born again? Am I a different person? Fuck, I'm covered in the thing where you put your finger in a bunch of, like, a candle that's cooled off, and the wax, like, cools down, and you're like, yes, now I can break this off. Well, that's my umbilical cord. Those things freak me the fuck out. If you want to see something really nasty, I mean, big disclaimer, don't, but like umbilical cords are just the fucking nastiest thing. It's like blue and red, and it's just a veiny fucking weird alien tube sticking, you know. Alright? Don't rip that out. Don't rip it out. Don't rip it out. Nope, don't do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get that spaghetti out of me. Alright. I don't think this game is kind of explain it, but I'm gonna guess this is hell. I mean, this is what hell must look like. It's just like an empty plane of nothing that's cold and desolate. You die, you wake up here, and you go, ah, I knew it. Just like a video game. This reminds me of fuck, I know, god damn it, help, Beksinski, yeah, that guy. It's very much that. In fact, just to prove a point how, like, metal this looks, well, I can just do this. Generic metal font. Yeah, boom. At the top, and then... boom. Instant fucking album cover, look at that. That's it! That's it! I'd listen to that album. I don't know why people don't like this. You know, I saw the Steam review saying this game is like the shittiest game of 2022, and like, what a massive fucking letdown. I don't know where people are coming from. Maybe there was something in the trailers and the early access that is like totally missing here, but I had no knowledge of that, so like, I'm totally into this, man. I like it. They expected a shooter for some reason. Dude, honestly, I don't want to shoot a single fucking thing in this game. I just want to explore. I want no combat. The story's non-existent. Exactly! I don't want a story! I want weirdness! I want vagueness! I want to be having ambience and just like make up your own story about this weird world. This is where the doctor comes in with a, you know, a pad. It's like, wake up, John! You've been stuck in the mirror universe. This is your projected self-image. Product X has gone haywire, and you need to take down Dr. Blood. And then the obligatory theme song kicks in. Scorn! Scorn! You gotta defend the future! Scorn! Scorn! You woke up in a bad place, now you're gonna... sad face upside down. With the power of love and friendship too. Don't overthrow the government, don't smoke weed, don't have premarital sex. Yeah! Scorn! Scorn! You gotta fight to survive! What is this game about? It's about a scientist in the year 2065 that was contacted by aliens. It's due to the mass relay program funded by the Nebulans, right? So anyways, the scientist conducted, you know, deep space travel for the first time. And essentially what happened is that he went too far into the metaverse. You're John Scorn, the last of the Starfighters! People have described my streams as like a variety and comedy show, which I do not agree with, but you know, I mean, I guess comedy is subjective, I suppose, but yeah, that's why I'm streaming one of the most like bleak, nihilistic, weird, Giga-esque games ever, because it's funny, right? Constantly making jokes the entire playthrough. I have not done one single joke tonight, okay? Someone said, I see you're exploring southern Sweden. So, no way, you like games that deliver plot through boring-ass collectible essays too? Boring-ass essays. Who got into the glue again? Hello. I don't think so. Owie. I was gonna say, at least the death was quick, but I don't think so either. He punched out all my blood. I'm not sure what happened. What happened? It tried to, like, kill me, but then, like, I found the gun. Did it crawl inside me, or woof? What happened? That was sex. I got a dog backpack. That was a backpack? Alright. There was plenty of gore and body horror in Quake 4 where living limbless torsos are used as machinery. The best part of Quake 4 is the strogification. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but there's a part of that game where you're turned into one of the bad guys, and it's like this horrific process where they chop up your legs, and this like surgeon injects you with like adrenaline so you can feel pain more as you're like, you know, painfully transformed into a, you know, strog grunt. And it's kind of awesome, actually. But the only thing that ruins it is that it would have been more effective had the protagonist not sounded so, like, stock. Because when he gets his legs chopped off, it's not like, No, he goes, and then they, like, put metal plates on him and he just goes, His voice does get modulated. Yeah, but I mean, like, before that. So you got adrenaline backwards? Whatever. I always interpreted that scene as the guy injects you with pain-amplifying medicine. So it can be like, hey, here you go, you bastard. We're evil. That's how I saw it, but I guess that's not true. When I was making the Vine Wrestle stuff, I put one of Little B's albums on, and like, it's hard to listen to after a while. Because it's like, it doesn't tend to go for a lot of listening. You might check out one little beat track, like, oh man, this is so like, oh yeah. But then, when you start listening to it, you're like, oh my god, I fucked 1,000 bitches, I fucked 1,000 bitches. It goes on and on and on and on. Unlike Viper, who makes actual bangers. Viper's crazy. Alright, Viper is straight up crazy, okay? If you support his music and like give him money, you know where the fuck that money's going, okay? Make no mistake about it. That is going towards crack, okay? He has his own Discord apparently, right? The Viper Discord. I've heard many stories of the Viper Discord. Dude, there's actually a real estate agent in Houston now. Man, what the fuck's going on in Houston? Could you imagine like trying to buy a house? Viper shows up. Yo, couch, don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Yeah. I'd be like, big fan, man. I tell you what, when I sleep tonight, can you put a little Viper CD underneath my pillow? Joe, there's a dick scene in the game. Be careful not to be banned. Oh, don't worry about it. This is not modded. I don't know. There's a stereotype that metalheads only listen to metal, but I don't think that could be farther from the truth. Every single metalhead I've ever come across, like, prefers metal, but they're honestly, like, into, like, country, or they like rap as well, or some, like, weird, like, synthwave shit. You ever heard Taylor Swift? Yeah. You like Lady Gaga too? Fuck yeah. You ever heard of Britney Spears? Hell yeah. Ooh, let me tell you something here, Britney. Ooh, when the Macho Man Randy Savage gets in the ring, yep, he needs some of that toxic, you know what I mean? When the Hulk Hogan gets in the ring with the Macho Man, he needs a little bit of that. I'm trying to think of that Britney Spears song. What the fuck? Oh yes, that's toxic and there's something else. Britney, bitch. That's not what the song is called. That's not what the song is called, guys. Ooh, let me tell you, Hulk Hogan. Ooh, yeah. When the Macho Man goes in the WCW ring, yeah. That's when he hits you, baby, one more time, just like Britney. Yeah. When the internet I can't even go that high. I'm breaking my voice trying to do Macho Man. Oh, Lotus Plant, Lotus Pod, or whatever it's called. Hey man, doing alright? I don't think he's doing so good. Someone said, LMAO, what's up, loser? He's sleepy. Someone said, this happened to my buddy Eric once. He's the most alive-looking dude so far. The Hangover 4. He's gonna chase me? The Hangover with an alien abduction twist would actually be so dumb it'd work. I haven't watched any of those, you know, Hangover movies. Dude, my school, I'm not even kidding about this, we had a movie rental day. We were gonna watch 2 movies back to back, and the whole class was gonna watch it. And they, literally the 2 movies they picked was The Hangover and Paul Blart Mall Cop. Even back then I was a pedantic fuck, so I was like, I do not want to watch this. Can I just go home instead? Yeah, but you don't want to watch a free movie? I'm like, no. Was anything ever as awesome when your school had like an excuse for you to go home if you wanted? This is gonna be sounding so fucking weird, but that is the biggest endorphin rush I've ever had in my life, when like a class is canceled or something and you're like, you can go home early. I'm like, I can go home early and play video games at like 11 a.m? Having a teacher say to you, what are you doing here? Go home. You can go home now. I'm like, really? And I just need that little, like, dopamine, like, neurological kind of confirmation, like, you can go home now. It's so gratifying to me. It's so weird. When I got my COVID vaccine, I was just sitting, and I knew I could already go home. I was sitting more than I'm supposed to, so I could just have one of the nurses go like, hey, you can go home now if you want. You've done it. So I can just be like, yes! Yes! I don't know why, but I love to hear that. You can go home now. Go ahead. Go ahead early. You know, hey, this is where this. Oh, I think there's a passage of time in this game too, because the protagonist was doing this earlier. So there's different times here. This is in the future. A lot of time has passed, and I guess it's all deteriorating more and more. Speaking of time, you know what song makes me very sad to listen to? Pink Floyd's Time. I had a moment with my dad where I was like, you know, talking about music. Just listened to music the other. I'm like, man, he's like, oh, I've never listened to Pink Floyd. I'm like, oh yeah, and put it on Time. And I said, man, these lyrics make me sad. It makes me all existential, you know, because I'm thinking about my own, like, my dad and I getting older, you know, time passes, you know, something we can't avoid. And my dad, I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be sentimental and agree with me, and he's just like, oh, I don't like this hard rock shit. I'm like, what? Like, nah, a bunch of bell-bottom jean rocker dudes along, nah, it's not my thing. Pink Floyd? Anything with like a loud distorted guitar, even with the slightest gain, is like hard rock. Famous hard rock Pink Floyd. I could not give a fuck about it. It's even funnier because heavy metal in Swedish is also the same for hard rock. It is literally the translation for it. Hård rock. Any theories on how this game ends? I'm gonna guess it's gonna end very bleakly. It's not gonna explain anything, it's just gonna be like, that's it. And I'm okay with that. Hey buddy. Alright, here's your first enemy, I guess. Alright. My dog don't bite. Put him in the trash. Man, there's a weird looking dog! One of the most unsettling things for me is not like gore or like, you know, crazy depictions of this and that in movies. What really fucks with me is people screaming. People just screaming in total terror. It stabs you in the soul. You're like, oh man, you know. I have such an incredible pet peeve of this. But, dude, when girls scream when something dramatic happens, and they all scream in unison, like, I just want to drop whatever I'm doing and I go, shut the fuck up! Shut up! It's like a tidal wave of just like, oh no. Because they're making it worse! Whatever spooky thing is happening. It's like, no! Jotaro moment! If anything, I would say this is more like a survival horror game. Most reviews says it's too short. Good. Because a game like this, with puzzles like this, that isn't too short, is gonna be a nightmare for me. You know, it's good. It's good. Because the puzzles themselves add up 6 extra hours to the game, right? Most reviews says it's too short, it has terrible combat, and it also means nothing. Means nothing. What a weird critique. Means nothing. You know, okay, I'm gonna predict the ending right here, okay? You know what it's gonna be? Game's gonna end, and then suddenly, you know... I'm just saying. I love how the end credits of that movie is just like, only through the elimination of violence can we achieve world peace. But the movie revels in violence. It's like, what a weird message. I love Miami Connection.
And here we see the beautiful buttocks fish, carrying its young to another part to reproduce and give new life to a whole new world of fauna. The buttfish engages in a beautiful mating dance. The world of Scorn is one of nihilism and bleak dystopia. The winged buttfish dreads existence as much as I dread doing. Doing this impersonation. The lonely penguin must go to Disney World. There he will feel the joyousness of meeting the Mickey of the Mouse.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go for tonight. Cool ass fucking game. But I want to say thank you for watching tonight, everybody. This was a really cool game. I'm of course not sponsored by the McGriddle, you know, so it's up to you to make up your own mind how you think of the game. But personally for me, as a McGriddle gamer, I gotta say this really fizzles my beef. It's bizarre yet yummy, you know. Try one this morning. It's a choice of a generation and it's only at McDonald's. So check it out soon at IGN.com.